While I'm doing videos, just did one on the guided helve hammer. I'll do a short one on the first forge that I ever built. It's a wonderful little forge for doing detail work. Not so much breaking down stock, but once you've got your blades already, hunting knives, small game knives, pretty much anything that'll fit in there. Once you've got your rough forging done, you can fire this little one up, and it puts out a much more localized heat, especially on hunting knife sized knives. The body is built out of a drive shaft from an over-the-road semi. It does have doors, both front and back, that open and close. And then the doors have got angle iron welded onto them. You can take a piece of the half-inch refractory board and make a door that slides back and forth across these to really fine-tune where you want your heat. Generally speaking, I leave the front door open. The back door, it normally stays closed, although if I'm working on a longer blade, I'll go ahead and open it up. It's got the same window and sliding portion on there. The burner, it's just lined with the body soluble K-wool, and then that right now is coated with Castellite. I got a great deal on a 55-pound bag of, or maybe it was 70-pound bag of Castellite. I don't really like the Castellite as much as I like the Satinite. The Satinite has got a smaller grain size. I think it gives you a nicer finish, and I think it reflects the heat a little bit better than Castellite. I've heard folks using Castellite in welding forges. I hear it works better in that application. I don't do any forge welding or Damascus, so that part doesn't really matter to me all that much. The forge is run off of a standard barbecue size propane bottle with the regulator that's on the bottle and the valve, and then it comes up through regular hoses to a half-inch shut-off valve. That's all that valve is used for, is just to turn it on and turn it off. And then it goes to a needle valve. You could pick these up at the salvage yard. These are stainless, I think they're 3000 or 4500 psi needle valve. Most of the ones you'll find in the salvage yards leak through a little bit, but for this application you're just using it as a regulating valve, not a shut-off valve, so that works fine. The blower that I use is the fan out of a dishwasher that I got from a buddy of mine that rebuilds appliances. This elbow just fits right into the plastic housing. Reduce it down, put a gate valve on it to control your air supply. Your air will come down here. This is a 1/4-inch pipe nipple that's threaded into your control valve, and then it goes through the 90 and then is welded in place. Now the end of that pipe nipple, I cut the threads off, and then I just tapped the end of the pipe to accept I can't remember what size it was, but a stainless bolt, and then I drilled an orifice through the middle of that bolt. I've got 3 of them, I believe, all in different sizes, so you can adjust the amount of gas that's going. These bolts right here, you loosen those bolts up, and the whole burner assembly will pull away from the forge body. The forge runs really well. I believe that's the first blower that I've used on it, and it's been running for, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 years, something like that. Haven't changed it out. Really don't need a whole lot of air on these forges, but it works pretty good. And of course it's really tough to see the color of the inside of the forge, but it runs plenty hot. I believe on this setting right here, the last time I timed a bottle, I want to say it gave me around 50 to 60 hours of run time on one barbecue sized propane tank. Anyways, if you'd like to build one, go right on ahead. If you have any questions, you can post on the YouTube account or email me, either one. But go ahead and build one and start forging.